Why is fentanyl found in cocaine? Fentanyl is found in cocaine for one big reason of all, and that is that it gets you hooked harder, faster, stronger. That's literally why fentanyl is in cocaine, and fentanyl is not expensive. It used to have this whole misconception that fentanyl is really expensive, so why would they waste on it? Fentanyl is a synthetic opiate that's very easy to make. It can be very cheaply made in Mexico, and there is a huge epidemic and pandemic going around this because it is being mixed into everything now because of how addictive it is. If you're new to the channel, hit the like and subscribe button. Most people who are buying a stimulant such as cocaine do not expect to find something in it like a opiate such as fentanyl. Fentanyl is one of the most powerful opiates that there is. And the problem is when you are getting a stimulant, you don't expect this. So guess what? This is what makes cocaine now a deadly drug and deadly substance. And there's a lot more overdosing now when it comes to cocaine. And people don't realize there is no such thing as a safe drug out there. A lot of people are like, oh, there is no safe drug out there. There is no party drug out there. And it all comes down to money and addictiveness because let's face it, people found that if I mix this substance in with my cocaine and I sell it to people, it's going to get them hooked stronger and it's going to get them hooked harder, but nobody knows how to mix this. So now there's deadly amounts that go around all over the place and people are dying of fentanyl ODs left and right because of it being mixed into the stimulant, because it does give you kind of a speedball effect. If you don't know what a speedball is that's when you take like an opiate, which is pretty much like a downer, and you mix it with a stimulant, which is an upper, where you try to get them to counteract the negative sides to both to give you like the best of both worlds. The unfortunate thing though is that one, it's extremely dangerous. The risk of ODing is extremely high. The high that it gives you is extremely dangerous. And it also counteracts feelings that you don't sometimes realize as messed up as you really are. And then when it comes to something like fentanyl, just the smallest amount can make you OD and end up dying on this. And anybody who is a stimulant addict probably doesn't have Narcan or even know what's going on. And they don't realize that you're ODing on an opiate. And that's one of the things that makes it so dangerous. I mean, ultimately why it is mixed into cocaine and to everything else out there is just to get you hooked, because it has such a high quick dependency on it that you can get hooked so easily, so fast. Where cocaine, it takes you a little while to get hooked on it. But man, if fentanyl does not take you a long time to get hooked on it. So you do just a little bit, and guess what? You all of a sudden have this massive, what you think coke addiction, where in return it actually has fentanyl in it, and that's what you're addicted to. But your brain perceives it even as cocaine addiction. And guess what? You're going back to that dealer for more and more and more, and because it's just going to up and up their profits because they're selling you more and more and more and more and more cut stuff. And it's not pure. And that is, again, the danger with it. And it's a deadly substance out there. I mean, there is no safe drug. And I got sober 7/25/17. I'm grateful and thankful that I got out of this and got sober before fentanyl became something that was in like everything. And the way that you get sober is going to be your own way. You're going to find what gets you sober. It's a fight, it's a battle, but it's trial and error. AA works, outpatient rehab, inpatient rehab. Just finding what works for you is what it's all about. And knowing that you're not alone. I mean, if you haven't hit the like and subscribe button, hit the like and subscribe button, comment down below, because the more that you share, the more that we let others know that they're not alone, it makes it better for everybody to fight through. And that's what it's all about, is fighting through to the next day, knowing that it will get better, knowing that it's worthwhile to go through this nightmare that we've created of life to sobriety. And again, you are worth it. And if nobody's told you today, I'm proud of you for giving it everything you got.